Hey, yo, it's me, your boy, Junior. It's been a while, and we're not live, so I don't know if this is gonna get any views. Um, but it's really hard to live stream right now. It's really hard to do anything right now. Here in my little Japanese shoebox apartment, and there's just really nowheres for me to be comfortable for enough of a time to do most things. But hey, we're gonna try a new thing because if you don't know this about me, and you probably shouldn't, I've done a ton of Let's Play series on YouTube under different accounts, over 1,100 videos, um, just for fun, like this is. And I realized that I'd never played Skyrim as Junior, like on Junior's account. So I thought it'd be fun if I, every so often, I'm not setting up a schedule for myself like I used to. At least not unless I end up moving back to Canada, where I can sort of control my work schedule and my living conditions a bit more, basically. But hey, we have a fresh install of Skyrim Special Edition for the PS5, which means we have no achievements. So, I thought it'd be fun if maybe for a few hours today I record myself playing some Skyrim, and every so often when I get the urge and I'm free, I can set up this incredibly awkward setup to be able to record. And I could just, record, 4 or 5 episodes of Skyrim, play for a few hours, and then just schedule them to upload every so often, and, maybe we'll have some fun with it. And if you don't like that, well, I mean, sorry. I wish you'd like it. Could you like me? I mean, if you'll not like it, but you'll like me, I'm kind of fine with that. That loaded so fast. Holy shit. What? Transfer data? I don't know what that's for, so let's just hit new game. That was line on my phone going off. Uh, it's someone from work, but it's all right. It's just another coworker thing. I'll message them later. Back to school this Friday, baby. I'm excited. Oh, oh man. So I've been playing Oblivion a little bit, like streaming it, with the PS Plus thing, and boy, has it been bad. Oh god, they really need to remake Oblivion. But they need to not make it Skyrim. Like they need to not just slap Skyrim's mechanics into Oblivion. They need to keep Oblivion as is, but just up the quality of the controls and graphics to Skyrim. So bad. Oh god, I'd pay so much money for that. Like,
Hey, you.
oh, I don't have subtitles on. Hold up. I have to keep the gameplay like the volume down. Uh, let's crank that a little bit. Let's up that let's up that a little bit. We might lower it down later. We'll see. Uh, is it display? See, sometimes subtitles aren't in display; they're in gameplay or something. I don't know. Let's up the brightness a little bit. Audio. Okay. Yeah. So I've been playing Oblivion a little bit.
You were trying to cross
Yeah, I
the
was trying to
border,
cross the
huh?
border. Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Whip, whip, whip.
Same as us.
I'll whip my
And that
hair
beef
back
over
and
there.
forth. And just, like, I love Oblivion
Skyrim was fine until you
so
came along.
much.
Empire was
And,
nothing
like,
but
if the
slaves.
controls were
Everything
better
for you. Stolen
and the
horses,
graphics,
filled
like,
up
you know what, honestly, fuck it.
you
Keep the
then.
graphics the same. Just make the
You shouldn't be
game
here.
control better and
Stormed
play
out this
better.
empire once.
Like,
Oh,
take out some of the
promises are
jankiness with the
never
aiming and
kept.
whatnot,
Shut up back there.
and I'd
What's
just be
wrong
in
with
love with
food,
it.
huh?
I don't even mind the
Sit
shitty
down.
graphics and audio in
Oh, the
Oblivion.
Stormcloak.
It's really the controls that fuck me up,
Hopefully.
especially like the
So,
stick. For
Gwynplaine?
some reason, like
You're the leader
The stick just doesn't. It just doesn't want to work. Aiming in that game is a fucking nightmare. So this is Ralof. He's a bitch. This is Ulfric. He's a bitch. He's Rokir? Lokir. He's from Rorikstead. Ah, see? I'm from Rorikstead. I can basically recite the opening to Skyrim verbatim if I have to. There was a while where I was playing with the idea of doing a novelization of Skyrim for kicks, just as like a fun project. Um, where I would I created a character randomly, and then created a backstory for our character, the Dragonborn, and was going to play out the adventures of Skyrim in the novel, like what he would do next, how he would react to all the parts of the story, and we'd get like more roleplay sort of elements out of it because it's a narrative proper instead of like how Skyrim's just kind of like a lot of the storylines in Skyrim are kind of just non-existent. Um, like that's something I miss. Like man, I miss the Mage's Guild quest from fucking Oblivion compared to this one. Like the fact that it made you go all over Cyrodiil and do a bunch of cool things was so good. And this one's just like, go here, do like 3 things. Oh, you're the Archmage. I'm like, alright, I guess. Don't feel like I earned any of this. That was something that was cool about Oblivion. You felt like you earned things. But yeah, so the first chapter of that novelization was, of course, the prologue up until Alduin arriving. So I had to listen to this a lot while I was writing dialogue so I could get it accurate for the novelization.
No, wait, we're not rebels. Face your death with some courage, thief. You've got to tell them.
I mean, you're still a horse thief, my dude. Not that that warrants death, but you know. Empire gonna empire. What the fuck were you standing on? He was just sort of floating. Do you see that?
It has been an honor.
Hasn't been to me, you fucking piece of shit. I'd kill him myself if the game would let me. Fucking unkillable bastards. I believe we could kill him with Mehrunes Razor. I believe. I believe that weapon can kill anything in the game.
Wait, you there. Step forward.
Yeah, I'm not on their fucking list. Because I'm a lich from another world, bitch.
Who are you?
Who is definitely gonna be a good old swampy boy, I think. I just love Argonians so much. Eh? Oh, this button. There we go. It's hard to be anything else in Skyrim, man. I just love lizards so much. I'll do it if I'm like, I got like a roleplay idea in my mind. Chonky. Yeah. I like how there are 2 options for that. I kind of don't dislike that. Oh, yeah. Let's get some good scars. Yeah. Big fan. What do we got for, like, war paint? Do we get anything cool on, like, the other eye? I kind of don't hate that. Sure. No, I like my nose. Alright. I don't know if that's what I would call a laugh line, but alright. I mean, I'm kind of happy with that. Ooh, some cool lizard eyes. I like that. I've just always loved Argonians. What do we got for eye colors? Oh, that is what I'm looking at. Let's go with that. No, let's do this one. Yeah. Let's not fuck with that. There's just always been something about the lizard boys for me. It started with Morrowind. I actually like uh this spine setup. I don't wanna change it. We're gonna be called Junior. Well,
Are you a relative of one of the Rift and dock workers, Argonians?
it didn't delete prisoner.
What should we do? It's not on the list.
We're a prison Junior.
By all
Alright.
means.
That's
I'm
fucking
sorry.
dumb.
We'll make sure you remain so eternal.
Oh, that's so fucking dumb.
Follow the captain, prisoner.
I was super into Argonians when they were introduced to me in Morrowind. Uh, I loved the animal races, the fact that they were slaves, and like you could be this badass going around freeing other slaves and killing slavers. It was cool. Plus, like being immune to disease was really cool. Well, immune to poison and resistant to diseases, because Argonians can still get vampirism somehow, right? Because I remember in Oblivion being like an Argonian vampire, but I thought they were like immune to diseases. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, my dudes.
Blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn up as you wish.
Come on.
I don't know what build we're gonna go. That's another thing, right? Like, I love the class system in Oblivion. Nothing's more fun for roleplay, like, in Oblivion than actually picking one of the pre-made classes and being like, alright, I guess I'm like a witch hunter. That's me. These are the things that I need to level up to get stronger and good at what I do. I like that. There's a little bit of that in games like Fallout, I find, but not as much. But I've always liked it in Morrowind and Oblivion that there are these pre-made classes, and they're just neat. Anyone gonna move this body away, or I'm just gonna kneel on his back? Oh, it's Alduin.
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Sup, bitch? Someone I knew in university refused to believe that that was Alduin. Because they're just an idiot, I guess. They were absolute that it was not Alduin. They were like, oh, it's the dragon you beat. Who did they think it was? They thought it was the dragon from, the quest line that you beat over by, Stormwind. I'm like, no, no. Alright, we're just gonna leave these guys. What? Dragon. Fire breath. You're tortured. I do like having the subtitles on because you actually get to see the dragons use their shads. I think that's cool. I'm very easy to I'm very easy to impress.
You need to get over here. Now. That boy, you're doing great. Toro!
I mean, he just fucking unloaded that at nothing.
Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay there. Stay close to the wall.
Here he comes.
Use everything we have.
Wah.
Quickly, follow me.
Let's go.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
I'll doing such a little punk. I mean, I always go with this guy. His uncle runs his uncle's a blacksmith. He's pretty cool. There's some like blacksmithing tutorial quests you can do with any blacksmith in the game, and I like doing it with his uncle. So I just go with him. In terms of the actual Civil War, I really don't give a fuck. I think both sides should probably just die. But I do hate the Stormcloaks a lot.
There you go.
I hate anything to do with Ulfric Stormcloak, because he's just the worst. Alright, let's pick that up. There's some other stuff here we want to loot. Helmet. That's empty. You'll be prepared to see me hit what's in this on a lot of empty containers. Take some coin. Just get rid of that shit. What do we got for magic? Flames. Alright. Yeah, boy. There they are. Can we build some stuff this way? I don't think so.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep. Hear that?
Flamethrower!
Hold up. If you want to die,
Oh, he was dead. My stamina's low.
you call yourself a warrior?
Like, as much as Skyrim...
Let me see if I can get that door open.
See, the thing with Skyrim is that, like... that was an unfortunate position to die in.
Let's go.
How do I... Hold up. Okay. I was trying to figure out how to access my favorites. Like Skyrim, like the fact they got rid of so many of the cool roleplay elements of Oblivion that I loved, and I've always like
Damn, that dragon doesn't
I've played a lot of Skyrim.
We need to get out of Helgen now.
But like I've always been sort of bitter, maybe is the right word. That they got rid of some of my favorite things, like the custom spell crafting, the classes,
Old storeroom. See if you can find
repairing gear. You know, shit that other people find boring and hate, I love. And like it just makes me a little sad sometimes, but like the combat just feels so much better than Oblivion or Morrowind, just in terms of how smooth it is. It's like kind of night and day, to be honest. So we are going to be doing like a 100% run. I don't know how long that's going to take. I'm not going to rush it. I'm literally just going to do whatever the heck I want, whenever the heck I want, kind of deal.
what are you doing?
Let's just kill this torturer, because he's a torturer. He also has a decent mace around here I want.
You're pushing. Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cave.
Like, if we could have this smooth combat in Oblivion, I'd be so into it. Because, like, I think the thing holding Oblivion back the most is just... I find this hard to do if I can't hear it. I have the TV turned super low. Ooh, we got some magics. We can put that hood on for now. And we got a new book. I prefer sparks. Just aesthetically. I'm a lightning over fire guy typically. I think, you know what, I don't know now that I say I'm probably more of an ice guy than anything. I love a good ice spell, my dudes. Oh, but lightning's pretty sick.
Where in
We
oblivion
get our
is
bow
this
and arrow
place?
down here, I believe.
Out. Just give me a minute. Let me think.
You hit real hard, lady. So I'm gonna shoot you with my lightning. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. We're getting pretty full in terms of shit we can carry. Just because I love doing it. Now, I believe there is a thing you can do here, where you just endlessly shoot Haldor, or whatever his name is, and he won't aggro to you. So you can, like, technically get your, like, bow skill and destruction skills to 100 here. By just, like, endlessly shooting this guy and stabbing him and everything. I'm not gonna do that. Now, does that mean I won't do other exploits later? No. Because there's definitely going to be a point in time where we need to hit like level 80 or some shit to get a legendary dragon to spawn for an achievement, which is usually the last achievement for me to get. Um, and I'll probably just craft infinite gear, assuming you can still do that in the game and that wasn't patched out. You can do this really fun thing in Skyrim where you use alchemy and enchanting and blacksmithing to just create an endless loop of creating gear that increases your alchemy and creating potions that increase your enchanting, and you just create a loop of infinitely escalating power. Uh, it's like it's super common, so like I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it at this point. Uh, I do love being a stealthy bowman in this game, though. And, like, it makes me want to play that archetype in Oblivion. Because, like, damn, that is fun, man. Are more gonna come down from the ceiling? Yep. They don't see me, though. Like, I just love doing that so much. I love playing, like, an assassin in these games. Like, creeping around and sneaking up on things. Ouch! Oh, those bones got physicked around and hurt me. And there's something about how good it feels in Skyrim that I just love doing it. I especially love because, like, eventually you can, like, hit the sprint button while you're crouched, and do, like, little rolls, little tuck and rolls that are stealthy. I love that shit so much. There's a bear. Now, we can technically sneak around her,
Hold up. There's a bear just
but
see her? I'd rather not.
I'd totally like to tangle with a bear right now.
Sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you
3 arrows, baby. Hawkeye in this bitch.
the snaking type.
Maybe we'll go marksman. I'm thinking we're gonna go sort of like a marksman, blunt, because I love maces. I love them so much. Nothing in this game has been as fun as doing like a dual wield mace build and just going to ham with like Volendrung or the just the maces. Survival mode. Okay, this is new. I've never seen this before. You need to eat, sleep, and stay warm. It also adds additional fast challenges such as no fast traveling, reduced carrying weight, and leveling up only when you sleep. I do love leveling up when you sleep. Um, is there an achievement tied to that I don't know about? Let's take a look. Go to trophies. I don't know if there is an achievement about this. Would this be in like Hearthfire? When did they add this? Adopt a child, buy a plot of land, build 3 wings on a house, buy 3 plots of land, build 3 houses. That's annoying. That is also something that might happen towards the end of the run, just because it's a lot of grindiness. Um, own a house in Raven Rock, tame and ride 5 dragons, craft an animal to Stalkrim, learn the secrets of 5 black books, learn all 3 words of the dragon aspect, and complete the quest line. I'm a little hazy on the ending of the Dragonborn DLC, but I think I remember it. I recently 100%ed Skyrim on my main account, like before moving to Japan. That was something I did. I hate having to do this. These are super annoying to have to do both, but we will, don't worry. Uh, we can do werewolf first and then do vampire later. There's the shitty one, the legend, defeat a legendary dragon. Because it requires you to just fucking how do less people have mastered vampirism than hit level 80 and go kill a dragon? Oh my god. Alright, so I'm not seeing anything for survival mode. And it wasn't in the base game, so there's definitely not anything in the base game about it. So I'm not gonna do it. However, if you'd like to see survival mode, we might be able to do that later. Something I used to do, heading over Bleakfall Barrows. Something I used to do on Twitch, when I had bots on Twitch that could run um, polls and whatnot live while streaming. I would do first achievement, baby. That's not the crit button, baby. I would do Skyrim challenge streams where we would play on expert or higher difficulty. I'd make a new character, and I would let chat vote on each perk we level up. I'd also let chat vote on the beginning race of the character. And if the character died, I deleted all save files for the character and we started over um, at the character creator save, which I didn't make. I should have made. I'll remember that for next time. And that was super fun. And we would just do that for like 12, 13 hours. It would be like the bulk of my charity streams wherein I would stream like 24, 25 hours. For like extra life, I would easily do like 13 hours of Skyrim, and we would see how far I could get on a single character before dying and having to delete the save and start over.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always...
It was a lot of fun. I'd like to do it again, but I don't know of any way to easily set up such a poll on YouTube. If anyone knows in the comments, please let me know or at me on Twitter. I would totally appreciate that. We'll take the Thief Stone. Because again, we do need to level up. We need to hit like level 80. And like we can do all sorts of disgusting stuff with the mage later, and we can always come back and change it. We're definitely not going to keep this because I prefer the steed. One of these things gives you like an extra like 100-pound carrying capacity. That's the one we take. Because it lets me carry all the different types of gear I want. We'll come back to this mine a little bit later. Because there's just some bandits in here we can come kill. We're gonna... Oh, look at the fish jumping. Man. I fucking love Skyrim. There's the doggy. What? Oh, I hit it! I did not think I was gonna land that shot. Oh, that went over. So, okay. Alright, he got her. So, bows in Skyrim work significantly different than bows in Oblivion. Um, Bows in Oblivion are super weak. So you have to sort of aim over where you want to shoot. Bows in Skyrim are fucking tight. They are insanely thick and strong. Because Nords, right? So you have to actually, like, aim below where you want to aim, because the arrows will jump up above where you're aiming slightly. Depending on distance, of course. But I've always liked that difference, that, like, the actual different styles to the bows, affects how you have to shoot them between Skyrim and Cyrodiil. That was something I always found interesting. Is that a fucking... Oh, it's a deer. Hold up.
I hope that dragon isn't
Did
still flying
I
around
missed?
there somewhere.
How the fuck did I miss? Oh. We'll do a lot of hunting trips, because I just love hunting in this game. I just love to go out and find some deer and elk and, like, chase them down with a mace. Or shoot them with the bow. Eventually, like, once we start, like, getting into the game, I go hunting for giants. I just go to the giant spawns and wipe out a few giants at once. I love it. I love hunting giants. Because, like, they're always, like, until you break the game with, like, enchanting and the like,
Hello.
the giants are usually enough of a threat to potentially one-shot you with some of their, like, weird clipping glitches that it's always
Happened to you, boy?
always a little risky.
Are you in some kind of trouble? Keep your voice down.
Alvor.
You should go and
I
see
love
him.
Alvor and his wife. We're gonna steal from them a little bit,
And
though.
what's this? He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, Alex.
There we go. Look at me. Look how cute I am. Ah, I'm so fucking adorable. I'm so fucking jacked, man. Oh, God. That's another huge difference from Oblivion and Skyrim. Everyone in Skyrim is fucking jacked. Like, look at his fucking arms, man. I'd fucking kill a man IRL to have arms like that. Like, if I could just, like, Highlander someone and, like, gain their strength. Fuck yeah. Like, look at those arms. Jesus. Sigrid, we have company. That's his wife. She's in the basement. I have to wait for her to come up so I can go steal. What? Excuse me? Pardon? There are some stuff down here. Some stuff down here.
Now then, boy. What's the
There's some
big
troll fat, which we
What
like.
are you doing here looking like
We got some deer hide, which is, you know, money.
an argument with a cave bear?
There are also, if I'm not
You
mistaken,
know I was assigned to General Tullius's guard.
and I
We
might
stopped
be,
in Helena when we were attacked by a dragon.
I thought they had, there they are, some blacksmithing potions. So when we want to start
Are you, boy?
our,
Let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell.
when we want to start doing our break the game thing, having some potions already lined up is pretty good. So we want to undo our longbow, because the hunting bow is just better.
Wrecked the whole
It's just like extra
mass
damage.
confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive.
Alright, I gotta, like,
But I'd made it
ooh, I gotta shift.
my friend here.
Shift the
I need to
position.
get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened.
There we go.
You could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Like I said, there's just nowhere as comfortable to sit.
Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can.
Hey, Alvor.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'll help
But
you,
I
man.
need your help. We need your
He's
help.
basically gonna tell me to go to Whiterun, which is already, like, the thing I want to do. Because I love that place. I don't think anything else here is useful.
Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose.
We're gonna unload all of our stuff here in a minute, so we don't have to worry about being over encumbered for very long.
If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. I see no harm. The grind, if you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
He won't give us the blacksmithing mini quest till we're outside, I'm pretty sure. We can't run, baby. Only walk. I love it. Oh, he's already out here. You fucking teleporting son of a bitch. Hey, Alvor. What do you have for sale?
Blades, helmets.
What are you, Prisoner Junior? Yeah, that's our name. Let's just... What? What? My Elgato fell down. Alright. Okay, we still have audio and everything.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Take a look.
I was like, oh my god. Alright, let's sell these, sell these, sell 2 of these, sell these. Whew, there we go. We don't want to keep the Imperial gear because it's shitty. Do you have anything like super spicy? That is actually that is incredibly spicy. So there are some enchantments in this game that we definitely want to find early, and a soul sucker is one of them. You also want to find a banish as early as possible. Let's ask about the forge.
Yes.
Here we go. So doing this, he'll have us craft some stuff for him,
Not bad.
which is good because we need a little bit more money to be able to buy that dagger he has.
Whatever you need. Not bad.
I just made it. Should not be that dull. Just saying.
Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
We'll make it fine. Then he'll have us make a helmet.
Iron. Jarl. So far, he's managed.
I didn't mean to talk to him about the Jarl.
This looks good. You want to
I don't hate Jarl
How
Balgruuf.
about you make some armor?
I know there's like...
Start by tanning some leather on the rack.
We gotta craft some leather. This is another reason I like to go hunting, is that the we need the pelts to make leather for crafting and whatnot.
Ah, good. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
So you just go around and you kill some elk and bear and whatnot. Camera's losing sight of me as I readjust. No, it's a hide helmet, right? Yep. Alright, I was about to make a leather helmet and just be wrong. Here's a hide helmet.
Let's improve the fit. Take this leather
Now he
to the
wants me to
workbench
temper it
over
at the
there.
workbench. Like, we know how to do this all already.
You have top. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Looking to
But he
protect yourself
just gives that
or
stuff to
deal
us.
some damage?
So, like, we asked if he needed help in the forge, and he just, like, gave us charity. So see, some of this isn't stealing, some of it is just taking. Which is great, because you just get a lot of free ingots.
Here, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
So we want to look at getting leather armor, but we need a lot of leather and strips. It's probably not going to happen. Another thing that ends up costing me a lot is building a bunch of nails and whatnot.
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Uh, we just took a dagger, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to buy that dagger of his. Yeah. Alright, sweet. It means we're gonna miss out on buying some spells right now, but I don't think that's as important. So there is, like, the main quest wants me to go up there, but I want to go to Right One first and warn him about the dragon, and that will give us a quest to go up to there anyways. And then we can come back here and shit, what's I about to say? Oh, there's another quest in here to go up there, so we'll do that. And it'll let me go to, like, one of my favorite starting dungeons up in the mountains here. I always... Hold up. I always... Like, I have a very traditional... Like, I have a very much, like, set path that I like to go on. Aw, okay. We hit him. We're just not strong enough to kill him. When I'm not doing, like, the challenge runs, where I'm, like, resetting every time I die, I have a very set Skyrim path I like to go on. This is how real men hunt deer. Force lightning. um, Whenever I'm playing Skyrim, just like for the fun of it, I always follow like this general path because it's just the one I like. But when I do the challenge runs, like the roguelike runs where if I die, I restart everything. Those I mix it up based on just like, yeah, random desire. There should be a fox around here and a rat or a wolf. There's some sort of critter around here. There he is. He's diseased too. There we go. Get that pelt. A little extra leather. Never hurt nobody. But I love going up this mountain here into that dungeon. There's the rat. Oh, it's another wolf. Maybe it was always a wolf and I'm just an idiot. That could be. Like, like if the answer could be Junior was just being an idiot, it very possibly could just be, you know, Occam's razor. The simplest solution is probably the best one. I just like to do this dungeon up here. The magical gauntlets you get at the end of it aren't super useful for most builds. They're pretty good if you're going like a big berserker kind of deal. Which is like a fun build to do. Don't get me wrong. We don't have a ton of arrows though. I should use my stolen... I thought I stole some steel arrows. I guess not. That's fine. Oh, there's the red. Whoa. He just took that arrow right to the brain and just stood there with it. That's sick. Can't get that arrow back, eh? Alright. Now, so leveling up in Skyrim, not on Survivor mode, is interesting. In that when you level up, it fully heals you, which is super good, especially if you're playing on harder difficulty or you're doing the challenge runs where if you die, the character gets deleted. Just because it lets you like save your character so much sometimes. To just be like, oh shit, I'm in this I walked into a place I shouldn't have. It's super over-leveled for me. I'm definitely gonna die in this fight. Oh wait, I can just level up and heal to full and swing the fight around in my favor. It's really useful, I'm not gonna lie. But there is a downside if you're not super familiar. Once you start leveling up in Skyrim, you level up all of your built-up levels, regardless of how many built-up levels that is. Like, by the time I switch to my healing spell, I'm already healed. So you can build up, like, multiple levels to, like, bank them, which is kind of annoying. Maybe you can do that on survival mode, where you need to sleep to level up. Because you could do it in... You could do it in Oblivion. Because you only level up, like, every time you sleep, you'd level up once. So you could build up a stack of levels.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you? Boss was looking for you.
This guy's blind.
Summit. Better not keep him waiting. Who's there? Rodolphe?
I don't know why that dialogue triggered twice, but alright. He had a steel mace? That's pretty hot. I just love the design of the steel mace. We're gonna get a bunch of shrooms and whatnot for potion making. I have so I have so many new games to play. Like, I bought so many visual novels recently, and I bought like Borderlands 3 and I've never played it. I've never finished XCOM 2 and I really want to. I have so many games to play and all I want to fucking do is play Skyrim, man. It's like a disease. Alright. Mace back out. It's like anime, right? Like, oh yeah, there's new shows coming out all the time, but all I want to do is watch Yuru Camp and Lucky Star again, you know? Like, I want to eat my comfort food. Life's been fucking brutal for like over a year now, man. I just wanna eat the junk food and not think. It's not necessarily a good feeling, if I'm being honest, but like, ah, I just love being in Skyrim so much. I'm so worried about the next game, man. Like, I really hope they sort of go back to their Oblivion roots a little, but I kinda doubt it. And I think I might be in the minority on that. Like, I think that the people who, like, dislike how action-y Skyrim is in comparison are very vocal, but I think we're a minority. Um, okay. I don't remember what any of these do, so let's just mix things together. Imp Stool and Blue Flower makes restore health. That's pretty decent. We can do that. Yeah, I mean, I'll just make like 3 more of those. Just get some health restore potions. Fortify heavy armor. It's not super useful. Resist frost. Ravage magicka. That's not great. Not to put together, anyways. Restore magicka potion. All right. I don't mind poisons. Like, I think poisons are pretty fun to fiddle with. So for here, what we're gonna do
You think it'd work?
Of course
is we're gonna pull this and let the wolf out.
Stark wolf. Not
What
a
was that?
Someone there?
And we're gonna pull out the old hunting bow and assassinate this boy. Oh, I really wanted the dog to do better there. Hello. Hello. On the bright side, we're gonna get a bunch of arrows here. Now, the first enemy that can, like, actually, like, give us a real good proper murdering is the boss of this place. Cause he just hits like an absolute Mack truck. Coming here once you already have a shout, once you have a foos, and have leveled it up a little bit is so good because you can just foos for him over the side of the mountain and he just fucking dies. It's fucking great. I did not do that. I don't think this boy had anything amazing because he had the battle axe. I mean, it's a steel battle axe. Shit's got shit's got some monetary value to it. I'll take it. Well, there's a pickaxe up here and some mining we can do. If I'm not mistaken. It's like right over here. Pickaxe, iron vein. There we go. I just kind of love this game. I love a lot of the Bethesda games. But I'm also riddled with ADHD, so like sometimes I just I either hyper focus or I lose all focus. There is no in between. Right? There's no I'm kind of focused on it. It's either all I'm focusing on or I'm not focusing on it at all kind of deal. There's another vein of iron up here, isn't there? I think there's one like right there. Did I just fuck up? Oh, maybe not. It's fine. Iron isn't as important to us as other materials will be. Yeah, like you can just. Do I have any cool poisons before I do this? Cause like I could snipe him with a poison to start the fight.
Time to end this little game. Enough of this!
Just a couple of boys shooting some arrows at each other.
That's all you've got?
Gotta bait them.
Do your worst. What you gonna do? Huh?
Oh my god, I've never done that before. I've never done that before. I've always just rushed into combat with him. He had some arrows, but he had two-handed weapons deal much more damage. A flawed Varlastone? What is this? I've never seen this before. That was worth like a whole shit ton of coin. Alright, hold up. We're gonna save. Our first save, baby. New save data. Yes. Because I like to go down the side of the mountain here. But it's admittedly a little dangerous. Alright, and that's that dungeon. And like I said, I'm just a huge fan of doing that. It's like, it's a clean, like, little 20-minute romp if you're being a little stealthy for sneak level ups. You get some decent loot. If you're doing like a berserker two-handed weapon thing, these gloves are a super awesome early level item to get. And they're always there. Like, he always has, uh-oh. There we go. He always has the gloves. They're a set spawn. The other thing though could be random. So like getting the fire enchanted greatsword is pretty cool. You always get the pickaxe. There's always the potion thing there. It's just pretty good overall.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be
So we're gonna be introduced to the companions who
Helgen
suck.
I can handle. But this talk of dragons?
Like, the worst part of Skyrim is all the shitty quest lines in Skyrim that just don't do anything or go anywheres. He might die before we can get there. Whoa. Aim above, everyone. There we go. Now, sadly, this giant doesn't have anything worth getting on it. You see her fucking running? You see that fucking lunatic running at me? She's got a scripted piece of dialogue she needs to tell me. She's coming. Oh lordy. Oh no, never mind. She just goes there? Oh no, there it was.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. And outside, an order of... And we show up to solve problems if the coin... Not for me to say.
Yeah.
The old man's...
They're the werewolf quest line, I guess you could say. They don't really feel like a fighter's guild because like you join them and then immediately you're a member of their werewolf cult and it's just like, alright, I guess. I don't know. I have complex opinions about Skyrim. So much of it I love and so much of it I'm like, this is just super rushed and kind of shitty. It's this weird dichotomy this game has. And in its own way, that's like super impressive, to be honest. That it can be a game I love playing so much, even while I can't stand most of the quests and how they're completed. It's just so fun to fucking explore this game, man. Alright, well, we made it here. It's been about an hour, so we're probably going to end the first episode here. We managed to get one achievement. I believe we... Yes, could you open the door, please?
Official business only. Until next time. But he has good stock.
Thank you. We got one achievement. If we get at least one per video, it'll only be like a 78 part. But honestly, I think it'll probably be more than that. Because that is what it is. Alright, let's quickly make some leather. And then we'll make some strips. Alright, everyone, we'll be back. If you're having fun with this, leave a comment, give me ideas, or if you ever want to see us do any of those fun little like roguelike streams, let me know, because I honestly love doing that. It was one of my favorite things to stream. Peace.